Hey everyone, what is up? My name is Christian Aguilar. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to teach you how you can be a good friend. I am also going to help you figure out whether a friend is a real friend or not. I am giving you summer vibes right now, so comment using 3 emojis what you would like to do this summer. Nonetheless, let's get started. The first quality that you should gain when you are trying to be a good friend is forgiveness. Forgiveness is a very important factor, especially if you want to keep growing your friendship. Do not let something small like money get in the way of your friendship. Hello? Hey, have you been avoiding me? What's up? I'm sorry if I've been ignoring you. It's just, is it about the money I lent you? Oh shoot, I keep on forgetting. I promise I will pay you back. Hey, it's okay, you don't have to pay me back. I forgive you. However, if you ever lend someone money, I hope that you would forgive them too. Thank you, Chris. Absolutely. So what have you been up to? I've missed you. I've been great, I've missed you too. I'm just doing the same, going to school, working, you know how it is. The reason why I decided to use this skit is because I have skills in personal finance and I wanted to form a skit using communication and personal finance. Believe it or not, lending money can ruin an interpersonal relationship. According to DaveRamsey.com, statistics from a recent money etiquette survey states that 57% of people said they have seen a friendship or relationship ruined because one person didn't pay back the other. If a close friend asks to borrow money from you and they haven't paid you back, and you've noticed that you haven't been talking, I really suggest that you take the time and contact your friend and forgive them. Tell them that they do not have to pay you back. However, let them know that if they ever lend money to someone else, that they should forgive that person if that person doesn't pay them back. But if a friend is constantly asking you for money and they are not paying you back each time, then that is a problem. That shows that they are just using you. If that is the case, you should definitely put your foot down and no longer lend them money. If you really care about a relationship and you see that you two are becoming distant ever since you lend that person money, forgive them. Trust me, it will go back to being the same. The second tip to being a good friend is being there for your close friend even when times are tough. A good friend helps out their close friends no matter what. Even if a good friend is busy, they will take time out of their day to help them out. I understand that sometimes you and your close friends don't live in the same city, so you cannot physically help them out, but doing something special like picking up the phone, contacting them, and letting them know that if they need someone, you are there for them. Sometimes when someone is going through a barrier, all they need is to talk to someone that they trust. Something special like listening can really help your friendship grow. The third quality that will help you become a good friend is showing interest in that person's life. Oh my gosh, I had such a blast this summer. You did? And you won't believe what happened. I met this girl, we went on a date. That's crazy. Finally, we watched the sunset. See, I told you I could be romantic. What about you? How was your summer? Tell me everything. It was fun actually. I visited my family from Michigan. No way, that's awesome. I understand that people love to talk about themselves. For example, I love talking about myself, but I also like to listen to what the other person has to say. And I also like to ask questions because I want to get to know that person as much as possible. It is good to talk, but you have to realize that if you are the only one talking, that is an issue. You have to take turns during a conversation. If you are constantly talking about yourself, they get tired and they may lack interest because it shows that you are not even taking initiative and asking them questions. So if you want to be a good friend, ask your friends questions, and when they respond, listen, really listen. The fourth quality to being a good friend is being a good listener. Listening is very important, especially in interpersonal relationships. According to Dr. Stoller, a communication professor at a community college, states, listening shows respect, indicates interest, and demonstrates openness. How would you feel if you are telling a story to a person who you thought was your good friend and they are simply nodding their head to indicate that they are listening when they are not? A good friend removes distractions just so that they can listen to you. If you want to be a good friend, you have got to start putting yourself in another person's position when it goes to listening. The fifth and final tip to being a good friend is showing your friend love at all times. What I mean by showing your friend love at all times is supporting them. For example, say your friend is trying to get rid of a negative behavior. Each time that you are with them and they try to go back to that behavior, you can be the supporter and remind them, hey, didn't you say you wanted to improve and get rid of this behavior? That is showing support. But if your friend asks for support and you help them and they get angry at you, then that is an issue, and it probably shows that that person is negative and you probably don't need that person in your life. When you help them, then they get mad. You don't need that negativity in your life. Also, a good friend doesn't gossip about that friend. Finally, a good friend keeps personal stuff that the close friend has told them secretive. If a friend tells you something important and something private, a good friend keeps their secret and keeps that secret to themselves. I understand if it was something public, then you can definitely tell other people. For example, if your friend says, I got accepted to Harvard, then you can definitely go around telling people because you obviously want to share your friend's news. But if your friend tells you something important and something that they want you to keep private because obviously they trust you and they want to tell you stuff, then you should definitely keep that to yourself. For instance, if a friend says that they are pregnant but they do not want anyone to know yet, someone who tells a friend's business to other people is not a good friend, because keeping other people's trust is very important. It is definitely going to lead you to being a good friend. And that is it. I hope all of you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you figure out whether you are a good friend or not. I also hope that it helped you figure out whether a friend of yours is real or not. Do not feel ashamed if you lack some of these qualities. The best thing that you can do is figure out what you are doing wrong, then fix it. Nobody is perfect and nobody is a perfect friend. It takes baby steps, so if you want to improve your interpersonal relationships and you want to grow as a person, take the time to write down the qualities that I've mentioned in this video and figure out which qualities you have and the ones that you do not. If you care about your friends, then you would definitely work toward obtaining those qualities. If you did enjoy this video, please like this video because it helps me out. I like to help people out with what I have learned. So please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notifications to see more future self-help videos. Until next time, see y'all later.